With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. The rookie Tyler Loop has the honors. The first Sunday night game of the year, and we are underway here in Buffalo. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Allen now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
13.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Right shot. Right shot. Hey, Ozzy, sit out. Sit out.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It covers 51 yards.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. On play action, here's Jackson.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Henry. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens have their 1st lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Alert! Check. Ready? Look out.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Oren.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. He Here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Low. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Regular. Pass 85. Alert. It's out.
Here's Allen to throw. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Jackson now to throw on first down. Short, complete to Likely. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Jackson looking to throw, forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
First and 10. To throw is Jackson. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket. Stay in phase. Be friendly.
To the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Bills 3. Tyler Luke.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Picked off by the all-pro Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
Makes the score. Ravens
And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Smash, smash. Ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Allen gonna throw. Down the field. He's got the hook up to Shaquille. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Back with the bar. Go.
A run up the middle with Cook. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
What's that?
They'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Fourth down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run the sneak, and he is going to have the Bills first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Round it. Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? Gun. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrew. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Half 85.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
319. Go. We go.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now Allen on first down. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180! Off 52. It's us!
Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A big play there on the scramble. An even 40 yards.
And the Ravens.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands.
And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stop. What is that?
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Play action. It's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
319! Off 52. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big play there for the Bills. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Look out!
Here's a run. A short gain. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
5 wide. 50. Ready? What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Third and goal.
Alert! Ready? 5 wide. You go!
Off the play fake, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He takes off.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Here we go. To throw is Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Check. Round 80. Look out.
On first down, Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's taken down up past the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
38-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Half.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Cook's able to pull that one in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Allen going to give this to Davis. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Out, Ricky.
Check your hot read.
What is that?
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Middle. Look out.
Allen to throw again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
22-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey! Alert!
To the air once more is Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. One more time going up top with Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
56.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll try to run for it. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Bills.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This is Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Bills 17. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on second down. Out to his right. Now he'll run. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And
so it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.